Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. And in this short video, I'm going to talk you through the type of content that I'm seeing that's working to get clients, not just on LinkedIn, but also on any other social media platform, because there is a trend, and we can thank our friends Claude, Gemini, and ChatGPT for that trend. And what is the trend that's going on? And I can tell you this from personal experience, because last year my content took a hit. Last year I wasn't getting the reach and the impressions that I used to on every single platform, and I started asking myself what is going on. And at the same time as this happening, if you're watching one of my videos for the first time, we got some news that I live in the United States at the moment. I'm located in Florida, Lakeland, Florida. We've been here 4.5 years, and we decided that the immigration process had just become too risky for us to renew with young kids and family and the uncertainty and the changes. We want somebody somewhere that we can just stay, relax, and be happy and plan our long-term future for myself and our kids. And when this happened, I felt like a failure. What do I mean I felt like a failure? Well, I've poured my heart and soul in, and so has my wife, Paula, over the last 4 years, creating a life from zero, coming and chasing what we thought would be the American dream. And when we realized that things weren't as we thought they were, don't get me wrong, I love the USA, but I can't stay somewhere that's unstable. When we realized that things were changing, I thought, I'm a failure. People are going to judge me. What a waste of time. I've got to now move country. I've got to transition. I've got to change it. And it felt really uncomfortable. And you would also think it has nothing about my business. But I thought, do you know what? I want to share this because I'm going through change. I'm going through life. I'm going through the good, and I'm going through the bad. I'm dealing with a lot. I'm going to put this on social media. And this was September-ish last year. And I have never generated so many conversations, so many great clients, and so much business from one flurry of posts in my life, apart from when I've repeated it since then. More on that in a minute. Why? We're at an age where every single person's got a 10-step plan to do this, a 4-step plan to do that, how to optimize your website, how to grow your SaaS, how to get more leads, how to build more AI agents, how to lose weight with keto, how to lose weight without doing this. You name it. Every single person, you watching this today, you've got a load of competition and a load of people that are doing the same thing as you. Iterating your content, meaning talking about a better way to do something or a different way to do something or a recipe, is not going to work. Why? And I always go back to Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King didn't have a 5-point plan. He had a dream. And people buying emotions. People aren't buying your process. They're buying the transformation and the future that they will get as a result of working with you. So what I accidentally stumbled across by talking about the transition, the change, the difficulty, I stumbled across the idea that my market was also in middle age, I'm 45 this year, also experiencing uncertainty, transition, change, parents aging, disease, friends maybe dying. That happened to me last year. And all this sort of stuff felt uncomfortable to post, but it was the thing that got the most results. So I know you probably want your 3-step plan, but the answer to the original title of this content is that one thing right now that comes to mind when I say this is what you should post. And what's that one thing? That one thing you feel uncomfortable, that one thing you're going through, that one thing you're like, no, I don't want to put that out there. Not too uncomfortable. I'm not talking out here trauma-inducing, but I'm not talking here vanilla and binary. I'm talking in the middle, that one thing that you're going to feel a bit comfortable posting. That's the thing that's going to get you the clients, the connection, the relationship. And people are going to feel that energetically, because you'll feel a bit uncomfortable, and people feel that realness, that authenticness, and as a result, your business will grow. And by the way, if you don't want to do that, I'll give you an alternative, because Ricky Gervais also does this. Ricky Gervais, British comedian, right? He's got a vodka brand. Most vodka companies are marketing on different shaped bottle, different color bottle. Oh, this was bottled under moonlight with a group of werewolves looking over it with a leprechaun at the end, you know, whatever, right? But what he did is he did a poster saying, "Welcome to London, don't forget your stab vest." Nothing to do with vodka, but it got attention. And it's talking about topical events that people feel strongly about. Both strategies there, talking about, you know, life transformation and talking about welcome to London, don't forget your stab vest, are talking about topical events and getting people's attention, lowering the filter so that they then pay attention to what you actually do. Because in a world where everybody's doing the same thing, let me leave you with this thought. Why would somebody go with you when you're at the surface level selling exactly the same thing as everybody else? They won't. Personal brand. And I know that just one more thought. I know that I might have the LinkedIn police or the social media police, they're not exclusive to LinkedIn, here saying, well, that's not professional. Here's the thing. I get to decide what professional is. You get to decide what professional is. We're not living in Victorian workhouses in, you know, top hats and suits and waistcoats. The world is changing. Society is changing. And be a part of that change, because that is how you will grow. That's it for today. Just wanted to jump on and share.